welcome in to Siena Heights University, where tonight our Valorant team is playing in WHAC, taking on Aquinas. So far, Siena Heights as a program, I believe, undefeated in WHAC. Looking to keep that going here tonight. Josh Mitchell along with Olivia to bring you all the action as we are getting right into map number 1 on Pearl. A map that we see every so often, but definitely not one of the main ones that we see.
Definitely not. I'd like to mention that, as you said, we are undefeated in WHAC, and we are the top seeded. We did not drop a single vote amongst the coaches in WHAC, so why don't we get this match started?
Here we go. Let's hop over to our game.
That works.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Yeah, hopefully we've got our fancy dancy system working a little more. Since we've already finished up round number 1, Siena Heights took that round on the defense as I'll continue to try and mess around with our new overlay here. In the way that I expected it would. Back to that in a second. Is Siena Heights 1-0 with the lead. We have Amari playing tonight. Filling in for Kai for Siena. As it looks on the minimap that this push is starting to slowly rotate over towards A. Siena Heights with a man advantage, so that's the time here.
There.
Once Siena took that initial A control and saw that they weren't there, they just gave up that space, and Aquinas seems to be aware of that, and they're just retaking that control, but Siena's coming back.
One enemy remaining. Made me care.
Wow, what a fast ace from Noble. That was just fantastic to watch.
I'm out of here.
Outstanding round there. The ace, the quick push, just finds everybody. Wow, what a rough one out of Noble. 6-0. Start off this map number 1. Again,
Gotta go.
We're not popping up, but is operational here.
Go, go, go.
In the meantime, Rebel first time.
Aquinas is just going to be taking this fast art control, trying to go for an A push. Their lurker just slowly rotating off to come back, possibly take late mid. Max finding another pick on Drago, and Siena's only now starting to make the shift towards A.
Spike planted.
Drone, so elimination there. Information for Aquinas. Make their way forward here. Mari's gonna leave down from yet. Shots land through the wall. They take him down, take down the player.
Last player standing.
Going up.
Fights goes away of Aquinas. Mari's gonna hop on. Usage comes in, slow him down. Force him off this.
One enemy
That's
remaining.
Get the second he
Okay.
does.
Oh, good.
Is there time for the defuse?
There is time, I do believe.
Clutch.
Yep. Clutched by Amari with a 3K.
Oh, wow, an impressive 3-on-5 retake. To make it 3-0 Siena Heights. We're going to try and correct our problem with the scoreboard. Try out a new system for that. Not quite sure what that's for, but
Spike down mid.
try and clear this out, but it was Noble who found first pair of eliminations. He's having a solid night with the elimination front already. Gets the shots over, but recoil not there.
Mari making his way mid, trying to find a pick, and Astra is just ready for that.
Yeah, no chance there. Again, for Siena Heights, leading 3-0. Spot one player, Drago, not quite able to land the shot.
Last
Down,
player
onto the
standing.
second, but doesn't land the shots. And now op in hand might be a situation you try and save the op, but 1v2 on the rotate over. Gonna try and challenge this.
And as he should, he knows that they're low
Spike
from
planted.
the comms from his teammates, and he's just gonna try and hold, wait, find out where these people are hiding. He knows one is stuck.
The timing was amazing. One player escaping. One player
Ooh. Unfortunate round.
Yeah, op on the ground there. Aquinas, they did chose not to pick it up, but at this point of the game, it's fine. Siena Heights leading 3-1. Just gonna take that off for now. You guys can.
Does anyone have funds?
And alongside that, we've got
Miss.
the wing counter as well.
That's
Valorant getting a big win.
Watch your
eyes! We hope Valorant's going to get a big win, but not got it yet.
That's mid.
Activated. Launching force.
T-Man spotted by that dart. But they're ready. They're coming back to fight Aquinas at this long.
One enemy
Getting the
remaining.
control back and finding all
Spike
4
down
picks.
B.
Vise is
Running
unknown.
low.
And she looks unaware of what she needs to do here, so she's coming back to try and fight.
This way.
Yeah, wow, what a push from Siena Heights. I'm out of here. All it's not a flawless round, but Valley posted
No peeking.
on the defensive end over at B. Siena Heights takes the 4-1 advantage.
Now it's looking like Aquinas is going to go for A control. Just hard A control with the lurk. And Siena kind of likes to just mess around a little bit before the round. But they're going for this A control once again. Taiga finding a pick and mid to start off their round. Nice. Noble getting one. Kai's getting the trade. Noble getting another, but getting traded out.
Trades all around. You lose a player down mid as well. So now a 2-on-2. Siena Heights kind of spreading out here. Looks like Aquinas is going to rotate this back towards B. Spike in hand. Drago and Taiga going to try and clutch this. Drago just kind of stalling for time here. Waiting for his teammate to wrap over.
Last player
That close,
standing.
doesn't read him. Now Drago the last one. They know where he's at, but he takes down one. 1v1 before Drago misses the first shot. Both players know where the other is. Makes the cross, lands the shots, but not a headshot. He'll get taken down. It's a 1v1 win for Aquinas to draw within 2.
Close round from Siena. Natsova ended the round on just 1 HP. Right now we do see a lot of ults coming in from Aquinas. We see this Vise ult, Yoru ult, Sova ult, Astra ult. Very, very strong ults coming in, and if they pair this Yoru Sova ult, it could be very strong. But Sova ult is also just a very strong ult on its own for post plant. Aquinas going for this A control once again, and just some passive mid. Amari taking this line down A main. Trying to keep some information. Getting that information, but only on one so far. Going for the flash. Getting one and instantly traded. But Siena's making this shift already over towards the A site, and they're ready for a fight.
Put some shots down. And you kind of forced to spread out here. Aquinas really covering this flank. No one on Siena Heights is headed that way yet.
Taiga finding in a mid. Can he find another? Nope. Unfortunately not. He gets traded out. 3v3.
T-Man, oh, the timing doesn't quite get the spot there. Noble drops over on A. But T-Man with a big find there.
30 seconds left.
Another 2v2. These rounds really coming down to the wire.
And Aquinas is making this shift towards A. Keeping that site. They know that there's one towards B max one. So they're just grouping up. Drago finds one. Can he find the other? It's close.
If nothing else, he's buying time for T-Man to get here.
10 seconds
Nice
left.
play from Drago. Just stalling as long as he can. How's T-Man? The time not there for the plant.
Last player standing.
Drago does a little trolling, and T-Man finds that trade. 5-2 in favor of the Saints.
Yeah, almost trying to let T-Man get the elimination, and there's that timeout from Aquinas. For Siena Heights, it's been a very strong start. 5-2 the scoreline.
Aquinas has a lot of ults right now. They have every single ult on every agent. All extremely strong ults. I can only imagine that they're trying to concoct some sort of play based off these ults with this timeout. Trying to figure out what the Saints are doing, but so far they haven't been able to counter it. We do see that the Saints have this Vise ult, which is very strong for retakes or stalling out pushes. But so far, they're holding their own very, very well on this map, and I don't think we've seen the Saints play on this yet.
Not this season so far as I know. Have seen it in past seasons, but definitely not one they play very often.
Pearl was out of the pool for a while, and I believe it only came back in late November or December, so I'm not sure we even saw it at all last semester.
So definitely a map that both teams, if nothing else, are going to be just a little bit rusty on. Kind of looking down mid. Player here, but not stepping out into the scope of the sniper just yet. He's going to back down. Noble's the one developing the flank. Finds the elimination. T-Man found one down B long, and now the call is in for Siena Heights. You've got the pinch developing. You're just going to collapse on these players.
Running low.
And Noble just boxing them in. Perfectly executed by Siena Heights, just collapsing from both sides.
Noble taking that fast A main space at the start of the round was just perfect for this play, and it unfolded so well.
Gotta go.
But once again, just no ults from Aquinas. They've held these ults for quite a few rounds now, and I'd love to see them do something with it as this round, or this half's almost coming to a close. They only have 4 rounds left to use them all up.
This is a save round for them. Stuck on just pistols at this point. Noble's aggressive again. 2 more eliminations. Running into the back. The weaponry's just not there as he has found 4 eliminations.
We crushed
And Sona just had to take the ace.
Yeah, Noble was hunting a second ace of the event, and let's actually test out one of our other new systems here. Eliminations. Running into the back. The weaponry's just not there as he has found 4 eliminations. Coming in from Noble as he has been putting on a show so far. 17-4 the scoreline in map 1, so just in the first half.
Who's next?
And Amari's going to lead the way, blinds everyone, and finds 3 eliminations.
Wow.
1 enemy remaining.
That leaves the Saints now in a 4v1 with Noble finding that pick on the Vise. And
Noble gets into the back and finds the other as well. And another outstanding round win.
very,
for
very
Siena Heights.
swift round.
Putting on a show so far. 17-4 the scoreline. Very quick and just in the first half. Heights really starting to feel the confidence, the flash from Amari's going to lead the way, blinds everyone, and finds 3 eliminations. Finds 3. And that was all Siena Heights needed to get the advantage to close out the round. Now 8-2 here in the first half of map number 1 of WHAC action. He's going to tuck away in a close corner here. Noble gets picked off. Siena Heights is going to be forced to back up here. Reset. In a 5-on-4.
And Aquinas is just slowly making the shift towards Art, trying to take that control, but wary that they don't want to lose any bodies yet. They're going to use his Tejo drone to clear out as much space as they possibly can, and that gives them all of Art control. Now coming in into the A exit.
Moving in quickly, Siena Heights has had success retaking this site.
Spike planted.
2 players here. Another 2 are on the rotate over. Just now arriving to the fight. 1 player close on the bomb site. They do read him. Those Rego spins around the corner and gets picked off quickly.
Last player
Viper
standing.
gets traded out. Amari the last one in a 1-on-3. Does check the corner, but misses the shot. Aquinas will pick up a round, 8-3 the scoreline.
Last round before the switch.
That was just a difficult retake down a player. Just not able to cycle in maybe quite the way they wanted.
Still 8-3 for the Saints with a big ult for this round. And Aquinas,
That works.
they do still have some very good ults for post plant or takes.
Coming up for this challenge down mid. Noble's going to lead the way once again.
He's ready. He knows he's there. Finds that first pick.
Not ready for the second though, and gets taken down. Awkward gunfight there. Amari with the flash.
Going up.
Doesn't find anything right away. Still considering challenging this angle though. He gets picked off. 2 players are there. T-Man's gonna get up in this lurk spot though. They might not know he's here. He's gonna hear those footsteps. Know there's players close here. He's gonna communicate this. The rest of the team on their way over. What can T-Man find? He finds one. Shots on the second. Finishes him 1v1.
And he
T-Man
cuts
4 in the round and 3 to close it out.
I'm smiling.
9-3 half for the
Switching
Saints.
sides.
Just so well played. Didn't even have to invest that buys ult here.
Assumptions will only get us in trouble.
Players close here is going to communicate this. The rest of the fantastic play. On their way over. What can T-Man find? He finds one. Shots on the second. Finishes him 1v1.
And
T-Man
cuts
4 in the round and 3. Like you said, a 9-3 first half. Noble leading the way on the score line, but everyone from Siena doing their thing so far. See what they're able to find here on the attack. And kind of, how would you say you categorize Pearl as a map? Kind of more attack or defensive heavy?
For me, I think it's team-based. Some teams are just going to flawless on this defense. We see this fast A take coming in, A split. Noble clears out a lot of space, but isn't able to find a pick. Sona and Taiga finding those picks, though, getting those trades. Sona finding another. Can he get the third?
One enemy remaining.
No, but T-Man gets it.
Shot's not landing, but the rest of the team comes in to close it out. There's one player
Who,
left.
who needs bomb plant? Who needs bomb plant when you have Amari running it down with the frenzy? 10-3 for the Saints, but that's what I was saying. It's kind of hard to classify Pearl. Personally, I'd say it's more defender-sided just because of the fact of B-Long is so hard to challenge as like an attacker, but mid is very, like, the mains are very defender-sided, but mid I find is pretty attacker-sided just because there's so much you can do with it, so many avenues and lurk spots. Siena coming for this fast B, and Aquinas is on the other side of the map taking that space. It's going to be a free site for Siena.
Free site for Siena, but they don't know it, so they're going to check every corner and clear it all out. Going to take a little bit of space in the back is Noble. The rest of the offensive looks to be coming down mid. Taiga the first one, just spraying down the angle. Amari there as well as he finds 3. It's just a
He's gonna
hail
run it down.
gunfire, and they're just
Taiga,
gonna
no
try and
bullets.
just chase him down. Wow. They had it set up. Everybody grabbed an LMG and just poured it around the corner. Figuring somebody'd hit something, and Amari found most of them.
This is a buy from Siena for sure. You'd love to see it. Just the Odins. Just all the Odins. And they're going towards B once again. Just fast pushing.
Gotta go.
On the move again. Quickly position, Noble going to lead the way.
Love, we're good.
Cut off sight. Into the back. There are a couple players here to contest this time. Noble's going to lead the way into the back. Amari does find one elimination. There's Noble who pushes forward but gets taken down. 3 players fall.
He does find one before he falls though. Taiga finding another.
Enemy remaining.
Amari finding his second. And last coming through heaven. Blinding. Drago slowly lurking up behind and gets that last pick. 12-3 for the Saints.
I can't use that.
And you know they're
Match
having
point.
fun out here now. They have done everything they wanted to in this series to this point. All they're looking to do now is close out a map number 1 victory. Trying to make it a solid 13-3, 1 round away from doing just that. Go for the wallbang strats, but nobody's down this angle. You can actually see T-Man
Just
walking
running
around.
it down
You
with
can
that
see where
Spectre.
the wallbang comes out at.
Phones are live. Last place. No good.
The rest of them are just gonna swarm onto the site. They take down 2 into the back.
Have one of
2
these.
players get taken down though. Amari pushes forward.
Spike down A.
Drago and Tyga now
enemy
land a couple
remaining.
shots, but gets
Last
taken
player
down.
standing.
1v1. Drago knows where this player is at. Gonna have to reload. In the 1v1.
It's just AFK. Just waiting.
Just waiting. That player has
Drop in a
moved
smoke.
out of that
I got the
location.
spike.
Gonna go forward, grabs the spike, and gonna make a run for it. And it looks like the Aquinas player has a read on this.
30
and is
seconds
gonna
left.
chase towards the B site. Not gonna get here in time though. Looks like plant
No
is
peeking.
going to go down.
Spike planted.
Spike planted.
And for once, we see Drago playing safe for the bomb post-plant.
Doing just that. We've got this nice jump spot. You can see whenever
Right
they're might
here.
on it.
Right here. Right here.
Biding his time here. 1v1
Right
to
here.
win map number 1.
Right here.
There's the spot. You know that they are there. You just do the wall bangs, the counter wall bangs coming in, but time running out. They're on the defuse. You line up the
Attackers
wall
win.
bangs. The shots hit.
Party in the
Siena
Dangerland.
Heights goes up 1-0 in the series.
What an amazing map from the Saints. 13-3. Noble going 24-9. Just amazing.
Amari's 18-9 as well. Pretty impressive in the fill-in role. Subbing in for this series.
I definitely do agree. Just outstanding performance from all of the Saints tonight so far.
All the Saints so far, and it looks like we're going to get into map number 2 quickly. But one thing we will tell you first is Respawn Rush, our newest sponsor. Logos here in the corner. Got this cool new spinning fancy graphic as well. We'll tell you as well, we've got our win counter down in the bottom left of your screen. That's our counter for total program wins. So far we're at 19, which is pretty impressive through what?
Definitely.
2.5, 3 weeks of action.
Just about. I think we're in week 3 right now, so just about 2 weeks of wins.
A couple of the guys can remember Coach Rob's first year here when they didn't win 19 games in a season as a program. So to do it in the first 2 weeks is pretty fun, and Respawn Rush has been generous enough to tell us that when we hit 25 wins, we're going to do an on-stream giveaway of your choice of a Respawn Rush flavor for a tin of the drink powder. And from everything I've heard, have you been using it?
I have been using it. It's definitely a lot of caffeine. Definitely helps me lock in those. So be here for that giveaway because it is definitely useful.
Yeah, so watch out on Twitter and on the streams. Sometime this week, stream after we hit 25 will be that giveaway. In the meantime, we are already getting into game number 2 of our best of 3 series. As we try to get things working with our new overlay that we were experimenting with for this stream here tonight. We are loading into map number 2 on Lotus. You can tell us about Lotus as we start to load in.
Lotus is a 3-site map, making it pretty attacker-sided with the way that the map functions. As I've said on previous streams before while playing Lotus, it's very much so about constant shifting, constant re-clearing, taking space, and leaving one person to keep that space, or giving it up completely and making the other team re-clear it when you are on attack, kind of to keep the team guessing constantly.
Footsteps.
And on defense, you want to be fighting for control of some part of the map constantly, whether it's mound or A main. Typically, it's going to be that A main fight, and we see that they do have, Aquinas does have a pretty good comp for that fight, and ours is a little bit weaker, but we are not going for this fight. We're fighting for guns.
Push out quickly down B. Being aggressive is Noble, able to find the first. The turnaround shot's not quite there, but the team covers for him. They're going to chase down Mountain, but that is not where Aquinas has gone. They have rotated onto the A site. They're going to get Spike planted, but a 4v3 in Siena Heights' favor.
Taiga slowly making his way back up. Can he find this pick on the raise? Nope, he's going to fall back, group with his team through this breakable door, while Siena's just getting straight into the retake, going for this fast defuse.
Fast defuse is right, and they're just on it. Nobody's able to cover it.
Just holding for Drago.
Found all the eliminations as well, so a great retake there from Siena Heights as they claim round number 1.
That round was just so well played. The fast team push all the way through B, finding the eliminations and the trades all throughout the round was just so well played from Siena.
Retrieving thorn trap. Rip and tear. Rip and tear.
That score at the top is accurate.
One enemy remaining.
So we'll have to pull that off there once again. In the meantime, looks like we missed the entire round. How aggressive the Saints are playing.
A near flawless round from the Saints. They got to keep a lot of guns going into this round. Only one person died that last round, so that means 4 guns going into this round against Aquinas' buy. But nonetheless, whoever did die is keeping their guns, so.
Retrieving thorn trap.
T-Man just trying to figure out its setup.
Launching thorns.
Lotus, a map that we definitely do see the Saints on more often than the previous map, Pearl. Right here, and the push is headed towards C. T-Man the only one here, but he's got the setup to slow things down, and it's Noble on the flank. Sheriff in hand finds a pair of eliminations, and Drago's just gonna push out. Everybody falls Amari on the flank finds the last.
He doesn't want to miss the shot. Oh, and he
does
misses anyways.
Oh, you know the team's gonna make fun of him for that one. But
Yeah, look
in
at him.
the end,
Look at him.
in the end, you find the elimination anyway. So all good in the end.
I'm not sure we can call that one all good. After that, I think he's going to be hearing from my lawyers for emotional distress.
Siena Heights is on a roll. Looking to close things out in quick fashion.
Gotta go.
In 2-0. Already taken map number 1, but this time an aggressive push down B. Noble's taken down. The rest of the Saints forced to play around this push. Taiga just pushed the shots in. The rest of the team rotating around. They push through the smokes and find all the eliminations. 4 up for Siena.
But definitely a good adjustment from Aquinas. I know that Noble has been pushing B main at the start of every single round, so they were ready for that. But nonetheless, the Saints were ready for their adjustment as going into the round, like finding the rest of the team without losing anyone. Just such a good round from the Saints once again.
Let's go kill them. Last place. Not ready yet.
Into the push again. And this time they set up a trap down
Last player
main.
standing.
And everybody falls. And Drago a
Is
1v5, and this would be something.
I could see it with the buck. You've never seen Drago's Bucky.
Pew. No peeking.
Finds the first, but now everybody's gonna know where he is. He's able to get a Phantom. He's inside the smoke, not able to get away. What you would call as close to an impossible round as you'll probably find, but a good attempt.
Definitely pretty close to impossible for Drago to win that there, unfortunately.
Fine lay around on the board for Aquinas. And for Siena Heights, they have led from the beginning in map number 1. We're now in map number 2.
Fire in the hole.
Here we go. Aggressive again. Both players with ult, but Noble just has the mobility, dodges the rocket. Now he's into the back. One player to his left, able to turn, but gets traded out. 4 on 2 now. Drago
One
spots the
enemy
player
remaining.
deep in the back. T-Man's on the push. They're trying to land the shots. They'll do just that. Another round for Siena Heights.
Wow, another
This is where
just
someone says something pithy.
amazing
We
round from the
pretend to
Saints.
tolerate them.
Only losing one
Go
body.
ahead.
That's kind of what
I'll
we've been
wait.
seeing most of the game. Just the Saints lose one, and then the team
Yeah,
picks
we
up the
wait.
slack and just gets the rest without losing anyone
Right
else.
there.
Of course, we've seen a couple rounds where more bodies dropped,
Present
or
Shooting thorns.
the one round where everyone died, but
I'm here to stay.
Noble's just been so aggressive. Often down B, but they've trapped him out the last couple times, and they do so again well enough to get the elimination. Drago push forward here. You never read this player behind. You get taken down, and Aquinas kind of playing on the over-aggressiveness of Siena Heights. Have found themselves in a favorable position once again. Tiger behind the player in the back and takes him down. And just like that, it goes from Aquinas' advantage to a 3-2. Siena Heights in a decent opportunity here. T-Man not quite willing to pull the trigger there, but still information gathered. And he is going to
One
open the
enemy
door
remaining.
and somehow finds
Spike
both
down,
players
B.
through the box. Everything falling apart for Aquinas.
Thorns are alive.
Omen ult will grab
Spike
Spike and
planted.
get it planted. T-Man and Taiga trying to win this 2v1, which was
Blocking fire.
Last player
3v5.
standing.
It's taken down. 1v1 for T-Man. Hunting the player in the back and lands the shots to close out the round.
Very, very close round on both sides, but T-Man finding those elims front B just was such a tide changer for the
Last player
Saints.
5. It's taken down. 1v1 for T-Man. Solid
all we need.
1v1. Hunting the player in the back and lands the shots to close out the.
Going into this round, we do see Aquinas has some strong ults. Again, this Gecko ult is perfect for a take, and the Viper ult is very strong for post plant on any one of the sites on this map. And Siena does have a very strong ult for retake, which is this Harbor ult. Oh, and they're going to use it to take front B because Aquinas has been waiting there.
Has been waiting there, but this time they wait a little bit further back and find a pair of
Spike down,
eliminations,
attacker
but
spawn.
Taiga
Ty-
finds
yeah.
3.
Taiga just finds 3 just down mid. The setup was there to counter him, but he doesn't care. Just walks into it. Wins 3 gunfights.
Finds
Now
4.
now
Can he get
found
the ace? And he finds the ace.
a second ace on the night for Siena Heights. For Taiga, we missed the first 3, but finds the last 2 cleanly and gets that round win. The setup was there to counter him, but he doesn't care. Just walks into it. Wins 3 gunfights.
Times
Now
4.
now
Can he get
found
the ace? And he
for Siena Heights. Now 7-1 the scoreline. Continuing their dominance in the WHAC conference.
And Aquinas is going to finally try and fight for this A space properly with 4 bodies. And they're taking it pretty easily because of the fact that Siena is not challenging this right now. Bucky versus Bucky. Drago versus Viper. Drago wins.
Tiger gets forced back by the grenade, but he's going to refill the position. And the rest of the team just finds all the eliminations.
And every player just finds won that round, making it a near flawless round for the Saints. And what a performance we're seeing from Taiga this map, 16-4. Aquinas just can't seem to counter Taiga.
16-4 with an ace as well. In only 9 rounds. That's quite a scoreline.
Come into the unknown.
Amari's the solo player over at A, and that appears to be where the push is coming from again. Gonna go for the wall bangs. Nobody's home.
He does find a very, very tiny bit of damage, but it's just not enough. And Aquinas is going to be taking this tree control pretty fast to get ready for this A push.
Noble on the flank with the op in hand finds 1.
Oh,
The accuracy's just not there with the LNG. But they gotta be worried about Noble on the flank. Finds another elimination.
down
Spots
A.
1. Can't land the shots. Tiger's gonna push out. Finds 1. Why not the last? T-Man actually picks it up on the other end, but Siena Heights finds a bunch of eliminations again, and you know that they are feeling confident at this point.
for sure. But we'll see if Aquinas can do something with these ults. Last map, we did see them kind of waiting around to use the ults, but maybe this map will be different. The Raze ult, super strong for a C-take, same with the Gecko ult, Viper ult, post plant. There's a lot they can do here.
Noble, not sure how that one missed, but he gets out.
Finds the first pick of the round though. Going for another. Finds it.
One enemy
Noble
remaining.
has been unstoppable. There's been no answer for Aquinas
Last
to the
round in the
aggression.
half.
And Siena Heights unstoppable. at this point.
Go, go, go.
And the #1 team in WHAC looking to run their record to 3-0 to open up the season.
Launching
The
forward.
path to land,
Last placed.
which will be here at Siena Heights, so gonna be a chance for all 3 teams: Valorant, Overwatch, and League of Legends.
And here comes that
Win
Razor
trophies at
pass.
home.
Ready. I blinded.
That's a Gecko ult
Spike down.
for sure.
T-Man getting aggressive here. The patience is there. Aquinas has been doing a good job baiting out this aggression from Siena Heights, but it doesn't matter if you're just losing the gunfights.
One enemy remaining.
When Tega's shooting like he is, that's what's happening. 19-5 from him. The new player to Siena Heights,
Switching sides.
doing it all.
We are strong because we are together. Don't
And that's
forget
an 11-1 half, nearly a flawless half coming from Siena on an attacker-sided map while they were on defense. So this map, let's see what they do on attack. We do see it's looking like they're going to go for this fast A control. I am excited to see what they're going to do with this comp to take this space. It's unlike any comp I've seen before, so.
You expect to see Noble being the aggressor
Whatever they're doing, I like
with the
it.
pistols.
Go, go, go.
Unlikely he's going to get picked off on the cross, so see what he's able to find is that's exactly what they're doing. Noble, very aggressive, all the way into the back. Finds one player watching. Ooh. Nice shot there. But Taiga's just going to follow him up. Finds an elimination. On site, though, T-Man gets taken down. A pinch developing here around the Siena Heights players. They don't see it coming. And now Drago in a 1v3. Not the weapon for this situation.
Drop in a smoke. No peeking.
Utility out. Player's gonna know he's somewhere close. One player close gets taken down, so a nice round win for Aquinas. They double up their score.
Still a pretty close round from the Saints. We did see that very nice opening pick, and then Omen just has shield, so Hiram wasn't able to get another. The Saints are going to be forcing going into this round. We do see 2 Buckies and some Stingers. And they're going to force this C-site push pretty fast, but they are not aware that Aquinas is in position for a crunch here. And no corner clear. Oh, corner cleared. Hiram finds the first pick of the round.
Finds the first pick and just gonna flood in the rest of the team right behind him. Noble finds another before he gets taken down.
Remaining.
Taiga, Sona, just doing their thing. You know where the final player is. You collapse from both sides. 12-2 the scoreline. Siena Heights 1 round away from another 2-0 victory in WHAC to extend their record to 3-0 on the season.
And obviously, we're still pretty early in this half of the game, so there's no round-changing ults that Aquinas has to hopefully put them back into the game. They just have to kind of hope and pray with the broken buy that they have that they can make something out of it.
Siena Heights looking to put a stamp on this series. Put it in the win column. Man leads the way. Amari, the wallbang LMGs on point. Finds the elimination. Spots one. Knows there's another. Lands the shots for the second elimination. Spots the player on the flank as well. Gonna call that out. The rest of the team challenges with him. T-Man with 3 in the round. 1 elimination away from taking the series 2-0. T-Man lead the way. He'll get taken down, but the rest of the team has the information they need. Have not finished it yet. Now Amari and Drago buying their time. Spike planted. You hear the sound of that spike. Drago is just going to let the spike go. Siena Heights, the round win, the map win, and the series win. 2-0 the series score. 13-3, 13-2. The score lines we expect to see from this Saints team here in WHAC.
Just so well played by the Saints on both maps. Again, we see another pretty flawless performance coming in from Taiga, 20-7, and another really good performance from Noble, going 16-12, with 7 first bloods across 15 rounds, which is almost a first blood on half the rounds.
Yeah, Noble was just so aggressive.
Definitely very aggressive, but it was pretty rewarding. He was getting those first picks, and most of the time, if he wasn't getting the pick, he was getting traded out pretty fast. So no reason to not go for those aggressive plays if it's paying off.
Exactly. So Siena Heights, you improved your record in WHAC to 3-0. You've had a good start. You haven't dropped a map yet, as far as I know. And you're just going to look to keep it rolling.
Definitely.
And continue this on. Long way to go till LAN.
Definitely long way to go. That's not until April 3rd and 4th, I do believe, is when it is. But so far, the Saints have been performing well across every single esport going into WHAC, and in their games even outside of WHAC, Siena has been putting on a good show for every single league and every single game, so you just love to see it.
The win counter continues to tick closer and closer to that 25. Likely going to hit it probably sometime tomorrow, which means that Wednesday would be our giveaway stream, unless something terrible happens with the matches tomorrow. We're going to begin there, so make sure you're there presumably Wednesday, but be there Tuesday just to be safe for your chance to win that Respawn Rush free container. Should be a fun stream.
Definitely will be a fun stream.
What was a fun stream was this one here, is Siena Heights, the 2-0 sweep over Aquinas in WHAC. They move on to 3-0 in the WHAC season, top the standings, just like they were expected to be. But you don't win trophies in February, you're going to win them in April, and the road to WHAC LAN rolls on for the Saints. That's going to do it for us here tonight. For all the players, Olivia and myself, Josh, we hope you all have a great night.